Welcome, everybody. I'm so excited to see so many familiar faces here. So we're here to talk about muscle health tonight. I'm going to go over a quick overview of why muscle health is so important to a person. So when you think of muscle health, what do you think about? Pumping iron, right? Getting all buff in the gym, building strength. So that, right. Oh, Mitch, nice to see you. So muscle health is more than just building muscle to look good. It also helps with overall quality of life. So everything from hiking to biking to doing the things that you love to do, having healthy muscles is going to help you to do that. Something you might not have thought of as well is getting out of a chair, something as simple as picking up your grandkids or your children. Having healthy muscles is going to help you live that life as well. So let's do a quick little muscle test exercise. Everybody stand up for a second, please. I feel so much more comfortable now, so thank you. Okay, did you notice, when you stood up, did you notice if you had to use your hands to push yourself out of the chair, or if you had to rock back and forth? Was it easy or difficult to stand up? So sit down again for a second, and let's just do that one more time. We stand and sit all day long, and we don't really think about what we're doing or how we're functioning. So when you're sitting down, do this test. Put your hands up in front of your face so you can't use them, unless you know for a fact you need to use your hands to get up. So hands up, and how easy it is to stand up, or how not easy is it? All right, so this is a simple test. If you have difficulty, that's a chance that you could probably increase your muscle health. Let's sit down again and try one last test just for fun. So I noticed a lot of you were able to just stand up without using your hands. What if you put your hands up and put one foot up? And can you stand up? I just did it in heels, come on. Okay. Difficult, right? Thank you, you can sit back down. Right, so it's interesting. Everybody's at a different type of muscle health, and it's okay where you're at. But if you cannot stand up, with one leg and no arms, that's a sign you can still increase your muscle health even more. If you can already, that's great. Let's maintain that healthy muscle. And let's go into why that's so important. What does muscle health have to do with diabetes? Right, you may have never heard this before. Having healthy muscles helps to regulate your blood sugar. So we know when we eat carbohydrates and sugar, we get the insulin spike, our blood sugar goes up and down, and energy levels go crazy. And if this happens on a regular basis, chances are you're going to move towards getting prediabetes or even diabetes. So the more muscle you have, the more preventative it is to prevent diabetes, basically. So more muscle is going to be really, really helpful in the whole diabetes situation, right? It's that simple. What about bone loss? So we hear as we get older, our bones just start to get less comfortable and they start to degrade. But muscle and bones are really interested. So we've heard to maintain healthy bones, we want to do weight-bearing exercises, right? We've probably heard that. As we get older, we should probably work out with weights. But muscle, the more healthy muscle you have, the healthier your bones are going to be. So here's something you can try. Put your hand on one of your biceps right here and just move your arm up and down. You can feel that muscle contracting and relaxing, right? So what's happening is the muscle is actually attached to the bones. So when you contract that muscle, you're moving the bone. That's how your body works. So the muscle puts healthy tension on the bones, and that provides healthier bones, and it's going to help to fight bone loss just by having healthy muscle. Having healthy muscle strengthens the heart. Now, heart attack and stroke are more common in those people that have depleted muscle mass. And the number one disease in America is heart disease, right? So by having healthy muscle, you're going to strengthen that heart, which is huge. People that have healthier muscles live longer. If that's not motivation to get healthy muscles, I don't know what else is. Okay, fighting obesity. I know a lot of us, as we get older, it's tougher and tougher to lose weight. It is frustrating. The more muscle you have, the easier it is to fight obesity. Now, we talked about blood sugar and insulin, right? If your blood sugar is really high, your body is likely to store more fat. The second reason is muscle actually burns more calories. So a muscular person can eat more food and burn more calories than somebody who doesn't have as much muscle. So if you have a lot of healthy muscle, even if you're sitting there like you are right now, even if you're sleeping, you're still burning fat. So the more muscle you have, the easier it's going to be to fight obesity. Liver health. Now, A healthy liver is really important because we are exposed to so many toxins as we go throughout the day. If you use chemicals on your skin, it could be a lotion that has chemicals in it. Breathing in pollution, it could be eating non-organic food, taking or pharmaceutical drugs, taking smoking, drinking too much alcohol. Our livers are really, really in a tough position with our daily lives that we live. Even if we are quote unquote healthy, we still have to process a lot of stuff out. So having healthy muscle is going to help our liver do all of that hard work as well. And the last thing I want to mention is brain health. Having healthy muscle is going to help us have a healthy brain. And what does that mean besides clearer thoughts? Your mood, if you're happy or sad, that has to do with your muscle health indirectly. And we're going to go a little more into detail in this when we bring out our next guest on why this actually happens. Your sex drive has to do with having healthy muscle. Who would have thought? Cravings, if you crave sugar, if you crave anything, if you crave salt and fat, has to do with your brain health, which has to do with your muscle health. Your appetite, if you're hungry all the time, think about if you have healthy muscles. And your energy levels, the more muscle you have, the more your metabolism is going and the more energy you're going to have. So just a quick review here. Healthy muscles are, in addition to just living a good quality of life, we're going to fight bone loss, we're going to fight diabetes, we're going to have a healthy heart, we're going to fight obesity, have a healthy liver, have a healthy brain. I mean, this is all encompassing. So this is a little more than just the bodybuilding that we normally think about with muscle, right? Yeah. So if you remember one thing from my segment here is healthy muscles equal overall vitality and health. And now you have a little bit of the story why.